Hey all, welcome back to the channel where we usually talk action figures, wrestling chaos, and occasionally expose our Simpsons obsession to the world. Today we're diving right back into The Simpsons Season 1 with Episode 4, There's No Disgrace Like Home, which is honestly the moment the show stops being just a weird cartoon and becomes a full-blown dysfunctional family drama with lightning bolts, electrocution therapy, and Homer being the responsible one. Yeah, things are getting real weird in Springfield. So let's break it down. So we open with the Simpsons family attending the annual company picnic at Mr. Burns' mansion, which already sounds cursed. It's awkward, overly formal, and very on brand for a man who probably drinks orphan tears. And right off the bat, we get a major flip on the family dynamic. Homer is embarrassed by his family's behavior. Bart's being a gremlin, Lisa's playing Pond Monster, and Marge is drunk and singing jazz tunes on the grand piano like she's the ghost of New Year's Eve. Homer looks around at all the other perfect families and spirals. He becomes convinced that the Simpsons are broken. And unlike most episodes where he's the chaotic one, this time he's the straight man. He's the one saying, "Hey, we need help." That's how you know we're deep in Season 1 territory. Homer's got that rare, serious dad energy. After getting denied a loan from Mr. Burns, classic, Homer does something almost wholesome. He pawns the family TV to pay for family therapy. Let that sink in. He gives up television to help his family, emotionally. We don't see this guy much after Season 1, so enjoy him while he's here. The Simpsons end up at Dr. Marvin Monroe's Family Therapy Center. And if you remember anything about this episode, it's probably this part. This is where the episode fully leans into absurdity. The therapy methods are beyond bonkers. For starters, they're hooked up to shock machines and told to electrocute each other to express feelings. Bart obviously abuses the button immediately. Lisa joins. Homer retaliates. Chaos reigns. Dr. Monroe ends up paying them to leave. The Simpsons go in for help and leave $500 richer. This is what you get when you mix early 90s satire with cartoons for grown-ups energy. And honestly, it rules. Now let's talk impact. This episode isn't just silly. It actually establishes some fundamental elements for the series. It's the first real family therapy episode, a theme that'll come back in future episodes with varying degrees of chaos. It marks Dr. Marvin Monroe's first appearance, complete with a voice that sounds like it's been dragged across gravel. Fun fact, he vanishes for a long time, and later the show just kills him off. Homer's self-awareness here is weirdly touching. He knows something's off, and he wants to fix it. That's not typical Homer. Also, this episode is kind of a thesis statement for the entire series. We're a mess, but we're a mess together. It's not about becoming the perfect family. It's about embracing the dysfunction. So here are some fun facts you might have missed. Alright, trivia lovers, here's some juice. Fun fact number 1. This episode has one of the earliest couch gags ever, and it's bizarre. Everyone jumps on the couch, and Bart gets launched into the air. Peak cartoon nonsense. Fun fact number 2. Dr. Monroe's therapy methods, loosely inspired by real fringe techniques from the 70s and 80s, where group sessions sometimes did involve physical response tools. Wild times. Fun fact number 3. The original pitch for this episode had Marge as the one fed up with the family, not Homer. but they flipped it during production to make Homer the responsible one for contrast. Bold move, and it totally works. Final thoughts. Dysfunction is the point. There's No Disgrace Like Home isn't your typical Simpsons episode. It's raw, a little messy, and at times deeply uncomfortable. But it's also incredibly honest about how families clash, embarrass each other, and somehow still stick together. It's a blueprint for the emotional core that the best Simpsons episodes are built on. And also, it has electric shock therapy, so you know, that too. Next up, Bart the General. We're talking schoolyard war tactics, cupcakes, General Bart, and the single most chaotic childhood fantasy ever animated. If that sounds like your kind of battlefield, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and remember, if your family ever tries to electrocute you in therapy, well, maybe that's not your fault.